friends. It is 11:30 and it is 44 degrees out, and it's a beautiful sunny day. We're supposed to be into, I think, like 61 today. So I just sat down, took my shower, got up this morning. Time change is still kicking my butt, but I got up, had my smoothie, and in my smoothie for breakfast I had my homemade Greek yogurt, and then I had blueberries in it and a medley blend of cherries, sweet and sour I think it is, and blueberries. That might have been all of that, plus I added some spinach to it. And I am just finishing my second cup of coffee with my French vanilla creamer in it. So hopefully your Monday is a good one. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I've been knitting on my March socks that I drew. This is that colorway once it's all been wound up. And I am on the heel flap of it. I am following a pattern from Summerlee Knits, and I really wanted to try it, but it's not going to show up very well into this because it is more multicolored. But there's a cable design that goes down on the sides and down the middle, and then there is a knit 2 purl ribbing, and it is a knit 2 purl 1 ribbing on the cuff too. So let me see if I can, so kind of goes like that. These are going to be for Mr. Jerry. I've made several socks for myself. I did finish February socks, and so I decided to start these right away, and so I've been working on that. Haven't done too much other than that. Dishes are done and taken care of and dried. But other than that, no special plans for today, but I will take you along. So I will let you go, and I will see you in a few minutes. Well, for you, it'll be a few minutes. For me, it'll be hours. So see you soon. Hey friends, how are you? Welcome. It is now the afternoon, and I'm in my sewing area. Mr. Jerry had to run into Ace Hardware to pick up some paint for something that he's doing. So I am going to be sewing on my Dresden plate squares. I got them all done yesterday, and if you stick around afterward, you'll see a video clip of what I was doing yesterday. I'll kind of show you a little bit today too. But it is like 55 degrees out. Sun is shining. Oh, makes my heart happy. So today I have got up this morning, and you would have saw that short little clip of me knitting on Mr. Jerry socks. And then it was time for me to start more seeds for my poppies. Now my poppies have been in the refrigerator under what's called a cold stratification, and it was time to now take them out of the cold, their pretend winter, and then put them in the potting soil. So this morning I did that, and so I think I got 3 different kinds of poppies. 2 of them are California poppies, red and orange. I already have orange ones because that's what my grandma always grew. And I have a hard time in this area finding poppies to buy because they are a perennial. And then I've got this, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a burgundy looking one. I will try to take pictures and put the pictures of the seed packets that I got of those poppies. And then Saturday, we went to try to find a heat mat for my peppers and the tomatoes. And nobody here in town had it except for one place, and they wanted $80 for it. And M.I. Gardner has them on sale for $21. Well, I went to Amazon and I researched, and I got one on sale for $11, and all the ratings were right up there. So, and that came yesterday, so hopefully my peppers will be happy with the more heat, that steady heat. And yeah, but so I got that all done, and our son had borrowed my dehydrator to make jerky, and he gave that back to us last week. And so I took all the trays that were inside and wiped everything down. I'm sure they did, but they have dogs and all that stuff, so I just wanted to make sure everything was extra clean and wash the racks and stuff. And so those all dried today, and I got that in there. So, and then I came in here and decided to trim the rest of my Dresden plates. I trimmed them down to 13.5 inches square. And then I took, because I bought last week, I'm looking at it, it's right behind you on the board. I bought two colors. One was a mint green, and one was a corally orange. And we both really like the corally orange one more than the mint green. So, but when I put both strips up in between the blacks, they both look good. But when you look at the orange one, that's what your eye, it pops out that stripe. And the mint green one makes the Dresden plates pop out. And so Mr. Jerry and myself both agreed that around the blacks on the inside is going to be the mint green. The outside will be that orange. So I got the strips cut for the green. And so all I have to do is gather up all the squares and then start sewing them down. So I'm just going to put a piece in between each block, and then a long one on the inside. And then for the top, bottom, and sides will be that orange. So, because this will end up being like a lap one. So, so I got that going. And so let me show you what I didn't get to finish showing you on Friday's making. So, y'all know I've been doing the English paper piecing, and my thumb's been acting up. I've done something to it. I mean, I can use it and stuff like that, but every once in a while, if I pick something up, I get a pain in it. It's by my arthritic, you know, and it's bump, and it's all the hand stuff that I do. So I've been hand sewing those English paper pieces, and I'm doing it for that quilt. And so this is the English paper piecing, and I do the glue base method. I used to do where you would sew through, but I like the glue base better because for me it goes faster. So I have got, I don't know, let me see, 6 or 8 of them ready. And so my thought process is that they were going to go on 7.5-inch squares of background, a low volume or very light color. And so I went through my fat quarters and I pulled out a bunch of these. So I have like even this mint plaid one. So just different stuff like that. And my thought process yesterday is that I was going to pin it down. I pinned it down and I took out all the papers, I pressed it, and the whole idea is then you would sit there and hand stitch this on down. Well, with my hand acting up, I didn't want to do that, so I'm kind of combining hand stitching with the sewing machine. So, I mean, this is still hand stitched together, but this one is a small, I put a zigzag stitch on it. And all I did was I went around this outside and then on the inside. So this is what I'm going to do, because I do like putting the old with the new like that, and it saves on everything. So, but this is such a light color here. So that's what I did yesterday. I only did one, and I had that one ready to go, and then I've just laid the others out on top, and then I have all these extras. So this quilt is going to be one of those that is not like I got to get it done. You know, it's going to be an ongoing pick up something to sew when I get so many of them. And of course, my sewing machine is a Baby Lock Lyrica, and so I use the number 13, which is, you know, a zigzag, but I lowered it down to a 2.5 down so that it come out to be like a 2.6. What I used on the Dresden was a lot bigger. It was a lot bigger, but it was the preset that came with it. So I did that yesterday, got the Dresdens all stitched down and everything. Today, then I squared them up. So, but the other thing is that Miss Teri, Miss Teri's been spending her money, and I don't know what it is. I was doing so good. But I signed up for the one yarn club through that I showed you last week, a Friday with the pink in God's Garden, and I cannot think of her name right now. And it's like a monthly thing that you can cancel anytime you want. Well, the other one was called Yarn Love, and I've had her yarn before, and I signed up for hers. And I think I signed up for hers is because most of these cost, it seems like $38 to $47 with shipping and stuff, and hers was like $28 with no frills plus the shipping. And so I wanted to see what it was like. Now, I think today the second order will come out, and then when I get that, I will decide. One of them I will cancel, because y'all, I don't need to have yarn, because I also signed up in December a cross stitch one, and you get, and I guess I didn't realize that every month you're going to get 2 patterns. And I don't know why we're getting 2 patterns every month, but I did get January and February's, and March and April's just came today. I don't understand. But anyways, that one I will finish out. And then I had signed up for a quilty one that has embroidery in it. And yeah. So I will be canceling the probably the yarn ones, because the cross stitch one, I won't cancel that. The quilty one, I won't cancel that. Well, that one they say you can't, but I'm sure there's always a way you can. So the Yarn Love came in, and this is called her Cinderella sock set. It is called Wisteria and Wheat. It is 80% superwash blue, let's see, BFL. What is that? Blue something luster. 20% nylon. Says it's machine wash gentle. It is 475 yards, and this is what it looks like. And I will try to take pictures of everything so you can see it better, because it is so bright, everything's going to wash out. But it's got blues and that lime green and the dark green, and it's so soft. So that came in last week. And then those cross stitch ones. So this is by Sweet Wing Studio. These will end up being 7.5 by 4.5, so they're not very big. And it comes with the linen. Now, you might as well say linen. I got, you could choose between linen or Aida. I got Aida 16 count Aida. The linen was 32 count. And the fabric was by Grace Notes Fabrics. That was another reason I liked it, because my 16 count was getting pretty low. And I love Grace Notes fabric. So this is called Wordy Birds by Sweet Wing Studio. This would be January's right here. Oh, and then this is the fabric. It's on a silver color. This one is February's. So they're all really about the same design if you think about it that way. And this one is the Aida for that one. This one just came today. And so I'm going to see if I can later on try to find the floss for this one. This one is March's. This one says, snow is falling, winter is calling. This one says, home is where the heart is. This one says, may nothing but happiness come through your door. And that is the fabric there. And then April says, raindrops, flowers, flowers growing. So there was that. I did get my February socks done. That was my goal, to get those February babies done. And I just did, this was from Summerlee Knits. It's called Weekend Shorty Socks, and all it was, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. All it is you're doing 25 rounds of a cuff, your choice, whatever you like. She likes 1 by 1 ribs, which is knit 1, purl 1. I don't. I always do 2 by 2. And then I did 5 rows, so it would equal out 29. No, I did 4 rows of plain stockinette, so it would equal out 29, so it'd be like a 30 row. before I did the heel flap. And these are for me. These are my shorty ones. I have a blue pair and I wear these a lot. You know, I like that shorter cuff. And, you know, I don't wear socks much in the summer, but in the winter I do wear them. Of course, right now I'm barefooted. So anyways, I did get those done. And you would have saw March's. I'm still doing the heel flap, but I took a break from that so I could do the seedlings and then do all the sewing. So, but other than that, tomorrow is weigh-in Tuesday. I am dreading it because y'all, I just been on the struggle bus all last week. I'm negative 14. Does that tell you anything? When I look back at my calories, they are either between 1,500 and 1,600, but the points would be way over. And I look at the sodium. On the average, the sodium's about 1,800. Some days it was like, you know, 2,000. We did eat out a couple of times. We ate out Friday, Saturday. We ate out Saturday. And I retain sodium so bad, and it just doesn't, I can flush by drinking all the stuff that I want, but it takes a sweet time sometimes. So I got on the scale yesterday, and I know that I'm up because it showed that I'm up, and so I know probably more than likely I will be up tomorrow morning. And so I'm still doing this yo-yo thing, and I just dislike it so bad. So I'm just preparing myself so that I will be a big girl and get on those scales so I can say, yep, this is what I was up, and just move on. So, but sometimes it's really difficult. Sometimes, you know, I have no problems eating decent all the meals. It's just those snacks sometimes that I can sit there, and Jerry had bought a small watermelon, and I've been eating watermelon instead. I've been eating the yogurt instead, but y'all, I'm also eating, he bought ice cream, and I'm also eating homemade cookies, and I'm counting them. That's why the negative 14. So, but I'm still going. I just don't like it. So, but anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to the sewing and everything, but I just wanted to hop on and say happy Monday, my friends. I hope your day is good, and it has been going good for you and your weight loss, and we got this. So I will chit chat with you soon.